Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with King. Again, this is not intended as financial advice. Please do your due diligence before making any decisions based off this information. So, my charts are being kind of gay at the moment. I'm trying to get them to get started here. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is Deribit. This is another margin trading exchange. They're basically identical to BitMEX, and the only difference is their contracts are $10 a piece instead of $1 a piece. Obviously, the liquidity is a little bit low compared to BitMEX, but no overloads, none of that. You can get your orders in and out whenever you like. I'm going to start playing with it. I did put the link in my Telegram group. It'll also be on our affiliates page on the website, as well as I will add it in the chat. Sorry guys, I'll add it in the chat box here if you guys want to. Again, like I said, if you guys want to do that, then check it out, man. You'll save 10% on fees, and basically the same as, like I said, it's basically the exact same as BitMEX, but you know, we're not going to have to be dealing with the overload. So for you guys out there that do the that like to scalp, you know, don't have the biggest wallets in the world, this is going to be perfect for you. You're not going to get stopped. If you need to get out, you can get out. So check it out. Something to do. You know, I'm looking at the chart now. I mean, just the chart here, and you know, we are getting a green 2 under a green 1. This could be a great short signal here. But we do have some MA resistance here. So let me see if the chart. There we go. They're working. All right. So, you know, this is the hourly chart. Yeah, as well. You're right. Withdrawals are instant as well. You know, so check that out. So that's something that you guys should definitely get into. So, I mean, it's just something that I'm going to try out. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but yesterday BitMEX had me livid over here. I mean, I was so pissed off with what was going on with it. I couldn't get the damn thing. I couldn't get an order in to save my life. I probably tried 300 times, literally, to try to get an order in, and it wouldn't go in. And so I was like, all right, you know, forget it. So I went upstairs, you know, I grabbed a soda or something, and I came back and I had an open order. And I was just like, what the fuck? Then I couldn't get out. So it's just something that I'm just getting sick of. And it, you know, as more people keep falling into MEX and more people keep going into MEX, the worse it gets. I mean, this company's a multi-billion-dollar company, and they can't even get their system to work correctly. So it's just frustrating. I mean, I've loved MEX. I've loved it my entire, you know, since they started. I've been on MEX for a long time, and it just keeps getting worse. So I think it's time to start looking for an alternative. So anyway, let's look at the charts. Again, your MA, your 50 MA crossed back up here above your 100 MA, and now it's working on the 200 MA. You know, just like we had said before, with as much up as it's given us now, we fell off here. I thought that was pretty much going to be the end of it, but you know, it held up here at the bottom of the channel, and it popped back. So now I'm thinking that it's probably going to hang around here throughout the weekend, and probably bounce back up and still touch that 7,000 mark, possibly. Depending on how long it takes to get there. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense for it to not go there now. I mean, it's dumping right now, or it's dropping anyway. I wouldn't necessarily consider it dumping. But it's dropping now back to this, you know, the 0.5 fib level, and also the dead cat bounce level. You know, this is a dead cat bounce no matter how you look at it. But we'll see what happens here. Maybe it dumps. It may come down and touch these averages. I didn't get in, so I missed it. I don't know if you guys got in or not. But I mean, I should right when I got on, I said it's looking like a great short signal. There it goes. But again, you have the 200 MA right here, the 50 MA right here. I don't see it breaking it down right this second or this time. It might. you know, and if it does, then, you know, we're back on plan A where we're just going to fall. But at this point, I'm starting to think that, you know, the bulls are shooting for that 7,000 mark, or, you know, 69, somewhere in there. And I'll show you guys why I picked those numbers here in just a minute. And if it just dumps, it just dumps. I mean, either way, we know that it's going to go down. We know that's going to happen. So, good job, Blim. You got in. Good shit. Let's see if Mex will let us out now. But anyway, so, you know, it's dropping. I think we'll have a little bit of a bounce here. I don't think it's just going to crash right through it right away. I mean, you can see the last time it hit those MAs, it had a pretty good little bounce there, but then it was rejected again at the 618 level. And that's the other thing, too. I mean, every bounce that we've had has tested the 618 fib level, but it's never been broken in this entire bear market. So it would not shock me if we do end up there. I'm still bearish, don't get me wrong, 100%. I wouldn't be shocked if we end up there. Would I take a long on that information? Probably not, because, again, you just don't know. I mean, yeah, the TA is saying that that's possibly where it's going now because, I mean, we've kind of came back up. But I'm watching more of the monthly chart and the weekly chart and seeing what's going to happen on Sunday. I still believe that we're bearish, and I believe we're going to dump very hard sooner than later. So let me jump over to the BB chart. Here we go. Let's go over. Okay, so and I only got a few minutes, guys. I know today sucks. It's a little slow. I tried to get on a little earlier, but my wife has a call that she has to take care of for her work here in about 12 minutes or so. So I'm trying to get through the charts with you guys as fast as I can. So anyway, here's the weekly chart. This is the BitMEX chart. I just like using this for like the overall outlook. Again, you have your 20-week moving average right here, which again has been playing historical, you know, resistance since we started the serious downtrend. It's been, you know, it's been resistance. So every time it's getting close, or it's broken through for a day or so, we'd have to break it down to the daily chart to see exactly how long it was up there, but it wasn't long. Same thing here. Again, we were rejected here just, you know, a few weeks ago at 7,300, and now we're coming back up. This candle was green yesterday for just a little while. But now again it's back to being red. So next week, do we get a red 2 under a red 1 and possibly have an outstanding short here? Maybe, but let's wait and see. Let's not rush it. But I think that that's a very possible situation here. Your stop and reverse points haven't moved, so to me that still is very bearish. The price is also starting to pinch down, so let's watch. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so let's go back to this chart on the weekly. Oops. So here on weekly, on the, this is the weekly chart for XBT. This is the one where I have my triangle again. This is your weekly chart. Again, we turned red. Again, the top of that triangle is about 7,000. So we can't rule that out. It looks like Bitcoin's trying to dump right now. I mean, we'll see. I hope it does. But who knows if it'll actually stay down there. So, again, back to the hourly chart. We'll check out our oscillators too. Then again, we're starting to get kind of towards that oversold area on the short term. So yeah, I mean, we just went down and tested that 65-25 range, where, you know, you have all these MAs at. So it'll probably be pushed back up to like right above that 200 MA, 65.84, or it may just dump. But it's too late to get in now. So just, you know, let's see what it does here. Again, it's being, it's right at the, let's see, it's back in the dead cat balance area, so we'll just have to watch it and see what it does. So on the 4-hour chart, the 4-hour chart almost gave you a sell signal. Almost. If that would have stayed red, man, that would have been the perfect short. But it didn't. It didn't give it to us. So that's just kind of the way it goes. Here you're going to get rejected. It has a rejection of what? Well, not rejected, but at least slowed up if it keeps going. 64.95 area. That's your 100 MA on the 4 hour. So let's see if it keeps dumping. The 12-hour chart's been one of my favorite charts. It didn't give us either a green 1 or a green 2. Sequential didn't really help us out there. But on the 12-hour chart, your 50 MA is at 6,500. So what, we almost touched that just now. I mean, we just went to 65.21 in that little bit of a fall there. So, you know, it's really hard to tell what's going to happen here. But if this candle, well, not the 12-hour candle, but I'm going to start watching this closely again, because if this candle can't get any good bounce on it, then it still may be a good short. See, we want to see it get back down. You know, right here is where we want it at. This means that yesterday meant nothing. And that, you know, this is going to be some resistance here. We're not just going to break through it. If we do, we'll probably bounce around here. But in my eyes, like we've been talking about for weeks, the overall aspect of this is down. You know, I mean, so, and on our hourly, we still have some room to fall, to become oversold. Let's check out the oscillators. Or there. So here's your oscillators on the 4 hour. Your stock is coming down. You have room to fall on your RSI. TSI is coming down. You're about to do a bearish crossover on the MACD. CMS coming out. Your momentum's falling. So again, this could be going down a lot more than it already has. So just keep an eye on it. If you're short, awesome. Move that stop into some profit. Let's see. Let's see more like what the bigger outlook looks like here. Again, on your 12-hour chart, your RSI is trending down again. So is your TSI. It failed to create a higher high. It never got oversold. The price created a higher high, but your RSI didn't. So that's good. You just crossed over green on the 12-hour, but I think that may switch back to red really quickly here because it didn't move at all. Again, momentum's trending down, so is your CMF. So again, this is pretty bearish. Your Stoch is up, so you might get a little bit of upside, but most of it's down. And then the daily charts. Oops. That's one more we didn't look at yet, is the daily. So your daily chart, again, if this daily chart gets back under that 50 MA, we have nothing holding us up again. So, you know, let's see if it continues to fall, which is very possible that it does. So just keep on watching it. What we're really looking for is we're looking for a clean breakdown of that bottom trend line. If we can get a clean breakdown of that, then we're easily going to go test the 6,000 mark again. And then we'll see what happens. This triangle's got to break down, guys. It has to. I mean, just the tactics of crypto in general, tactics, not even crypto, but just trading, this triangle is almost too perfect to not break down. You know, but then again, crypto likes to screw with us, and you never know, maybe it fucking skyrockets. But right now, the TA says that this triangle is going to break down sooner or later. So it's going to break down sooner than later. And, you know, we just got rejected again here, and honestly, you know, yeah, I mean, I believe this is definitely going to go down. So let's see what happens. I like the way it's looking right now because it's falling off a cliff. Let's see what the OB looks like. Yeah, OB is looking weak. 64, 63. You know, we'll see. I'd like to see us get down and break that level and go to 63, but it's hard to tell. The OB on the sell side is looking kind of weak on DAX anyway, but we'll see what happens. Longs versus shorts. Look at that. Your longs are climbing finally, you know. So again, you know, longs are here. Let's do this on the daily. It looks better. So on the daily, longs are high as they've been since August. So they're the highest they've been this month, the longs are right now, which is crazy. And your shorts are getting down to pretty much a really low level, and I think that touching that 7K mark will crash the shorts, and that'll really help us out. But the overall long short is not bad. I mean, yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was like 60 something to 30. Yeah, 51.48. So again, it's pretty evened out. But anyway, guys, so that's that for today. I know it's short and sweet, but again, you know, just watch it. I mean, again, like I said, I'm still bearish. I think it's going to go down. I wish I could have got to Ethereum and stuff like that, but again, we all know Ethereum's on a collision course to, you know, 15 bucks or so. So I'm not too worried about Ether. But anyway, guys, check out the website, like the YouTube. Check out any of the reference links if you guys want, and we'll go from there. We'll pick up tomorrow, and you know, I'll try and get a good hour in with you guys. And I wanted to go over the Mgmt. That will be the next indicator I'm going to work with you guys on. So we'll do that tomorrow. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.